Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Jessica Amrich. If you're new here, welcome. If it's because of what you're seeing on the thumbnail, that's the reason why you're here. Thank you. Well, this is for couples who wants to go to the courts to get their wedding or their marriage certified, like doing the needful. You might do a traditional, you might do other ones you used to doing, but this is necessary to document your vows and to say, okay, oh, this person is with this person, and this person have promised to be with this person till death do our part. So I think I have to put up this fan. It's hot. So if that's what you're here for, just sit down and relax. I'm going to share things I went through when having my own civil wedding. Now, people tell you that you don't spend so much money when you want to do a civil wedding. I understand that part. Yes, you don't spend so much. If you're this kind of simple person, definitely you won't spend that much. But these are the things that nobody told me, and nobody must have told you about that you experience when you go and register your marriage, especially in Ikoyi, Lagos, Nigeria. Nobody. I went on the street of YouTube to find out anything that would be useful or be helpful for me when I get there. None. So like this video and say thank you for sharing this. If you have your questions, you can drop that in the comment section. I'm here to answer your questions. Okay, so now let's go right into it. Now, you're going to go register your wedding. I think 21 days before your D-Day or a month. I think we did ours a month, so I only went to go and do that first before I came over to do my wedding. Now, on the week of, what's the sound? Sorry if you hear me sound outside in this video, just so that people are working outside and I cannot shout too much. Let's see. Okay. So let me just go on the D-Day. That's the Saturday at which I did my wedding. Before we got inside the building, we are told to pay amount of money to get inside the building. It's as if I'm going to go and look for a job in the federal government sector because everybody is eating off another person. And we'll come out and say the government is the problem. We, as Nigerians, we are our problem. Just have it at the back of your mind. With what I went through on that particular day, I have come to the conclusion that not just the government, we as Nigerians, we are the source of our problems, and that's on period. So now, when we got inside, I think it's about 8:30 or so, we were told to walk inside a particular building. And guess what? That building is not what I was expecting in my head. Why would there be bench, kwa, where groom and bride will sit down to enjoy their moments? They are telling them to sit down on top of bench. Where is that from? Even the seats are dusty, and you know that people are going to wear white. They are dusty. It's okay. It's okay. The funny part was where I was seated. The next thing, I saw cockroach crawling out of the seat. I was going to the next seat. I could not snap that and share it to you. The place is messed up. Not that messed up, but you know when you're having this thing in your head, Ikoyi registry, it should be this, it should be that. It's not it. It's as if you're even going to Oshodi or you're going to Mushin. There's no difference. The only difference is just the situation is in Ikoyi and others are in other states. But if you talk about structure, it's a zero. Facility, it is zero. And everybody working there is using one means or one way or the other to extort people for money. To park your car, you're going to pay 2,000 naira to park. And the thing is that they will not watch your car. They will go out and be watching you. They will go into the building and be watching you to know if at all you're going to leave, you're going to run away, or you have not yet paid money, they'll be walking around to be looking out for you. So it's not your car they're going to watch, it's actually you they're going to watch. That's it. When we got into the building, a woman came out and addressed us and told us that are we aware that we'll be paying the sum of 3,500 naira. And we're like, no, we're not told. And she said, because today is Saturday and they're supposed to be in their home enjoying themselves with their family, but they came out to work on this particular day. So we have to pay 3,500. And we're like, we are not informed. But last, we paid the money. We paid the money, 3,500. We did not know that that's the beginning of the payments. Apart from the one we paid for registering the wedding. That is, there are two categories of the wedding actually. If you're marrying a Nigerian and you are white, there's the call, I don't know what that one is being called. But for myself and my husband, we did ordinary marriage. Both of us we are both citizens of Nigeria. So that is why our money was that amount. I think 30 something thousand more. Anyway, I even heard that it was supposed not to be that amount, but the person in charge still took his own share in the money. So let's move on. Then my husband walked inside and that inner room. My husband walked into another inner room to pay the 3,500. When he came out, he told me that almost three persons are asking for their own share of the money, not the 3,500 naira, like extra money. So just imagine you're going to be tipping 500 naira or 1,000 naira to these people. Because last time I went, I did not know that I was going for to an orphanage home. If orphanage don't beg, these are, I don't know what to call it. I don't know. If I know I'm going to an orphanage home, I will know I get prepared to give out things to them or take sweets, take biscuits, take drinks. But this is not an orphanage home. We ended up spending what's more than what we came with. I don't know if that makes sense. You're going to spend money. Some persons is small, it doesn't mean, but why should they be extorting money for everything? Everything. And I heard that they have close to like 400 people coming there to marry in a day, or 300, maximum 500 persons coming there to marry. And this is the amount of money they make in daily basis. I don't know because if that is because we went on a weekend. I don't know for those who attended on a weekday. Please tell me was yours like ours? Did you pay less? Did you pay more? Or you not pay anything? Just let me know in the comment section. If you're enjoying this now, what is stopping you? Like and share to somebody who is in need of this video. Because this is actually the fourth time I'm recording this video. But that's not why you are here. I keep on moving. So we went to Ano. We came out again. We waited for a long time. Guess what? Some persons were being attended to before us. Those ones came late and they were still attended to and they have left. I was wondering what was going on, but I could not find or figure out what the problem was. But I feel like maybe they paid more to get attended to. Then it was time to take our vows. We did that. We did that. We did that. And after we did that, you either use your rings or you're going to use your Bible or your Quran, whichever one you want. You choose what you want. Okay? So after going through our vows, the next thing, the woman on seat said because we did not buy more as we're supposed to buy for them, so we went to pay a sum of 5,500 naira. If we are being told or it's been written in the book that we have to pay 5,500 or we have to bring drinks, it's understandable. But people are just putting out this money because of your own personal interest. 5,500. The first person said 3,500. This one's inside. Oh, I didn't even tell you. If your witnesses or anybody that come with you comes inside, you have to pay 100 naira for seat for them to sit down. If you come with 4 persons, you are paying 400 naira. If you come with 3 persons, you're paying 300 naira. But you are supposed to come with 1 witness each for your husband and for yourself, which is the bride. You have to come with 1 witness each. So it's supposed to be 2, which should be 200 naira. But when I got there, see people. One even came with 15 persons. Some came with children. I don't know why people are carrying children to that kind of a place. That place is hot and stuffy and jam-packed. That aside, what else happened? When we were writing our names for the person who's going to impute it into the original copy of the certificate, this lady wrote our names, everything, the details that was being required, she wrote it, and she refused to release it because we did not tip her. She was saying, "Oh, congratulations, I'm happy for you," and she was still holding the paper. "Congratulations, I'm happy for you," and she was still holding the paper. She didn't want to release it to the person who's going to take it upstairs to impute it into the original copy until we have to tip her money. There was the part my husband went to. He told me about it, but I was not there. He said the man was asking for money, but one of the officials, like the security, was like, "No, Oga, carry your paper, they go." So we did not pay for that. I don't know how much the man was requesting for. Just imagine you're just there for your own wedding, and all they are thinking of is just to extort you and take your money. And we call this country a good country. Anyway, let me keep on moving. It's not for my mouth, you say, you hear that I said this kind of thing. It's not for my mouth. On my mouth. So I think we paid 45,500, thinking that is the end. When we are down, we were coming out of the place. People were beating drum for us to dance out. I was not in the mood for that because I was already angry. You are spoiling my day already. You are spoiling it. But we had to tip those ones as well. I think we did 600 naira for those ones. Then where you have to put your certificates in, like a pipe. My husband called it a pipe. And when I touched it, it looked like a pipe with one book. Hold on, let me get the book. Now, this is the book. You're going to be giving, you're going to buy this book with the pipe. I'll leave the picture of where I was holding it. And this cost 2,000 naira. 2,000 naira for it. Then after that, we now had to set the photographers who took us when we are taking our vows and when we're outside to snap on the board of Ikoyi. Note, you're not allowed to bring your own personal photographers. They will tell you that they have theirs and you patronize them. If you know that you're in a hurry because you want to get there on time so as to avoid traffic, you get. So they have makeup artists that are there. I didn't want to use them because I'm scared of using a particular brush on multiple faces on my own face. I don't know if it's been sanitized, if it's been washed. My face is now free from pimples or rashes. I don't want to risk it, so I made myself up. Just something like this. It's just okay. I'm trying, right? Good. So that's that. So we had to now pay the photographer. And when we got into it, the place, and they were telling us that how much? Hardcover and with soft copies, we had to pay 35,000 naira for hardcover and photocopies. I'm like, okay, let me see the work you've done, like the hardcover, and it was not something I like. That's okay. Let's just take the soft copies, and they say soft copies is 13,000 naira, like 13,000 naira. I got angry to leave and left, but because I don't know, my husband stood there to find out how, but he paid way less than the 13,000 naira. I don't want to mention the amounts we paid, but we paid way less to get photos. And because of money we paid, they now made the file in a way that we cannot export it to another place. So I've shared little of how it is, or let's say my experience when I went to Ikoyi Registry to go and register my wedding. Is it a good experience? No. Did I enjoy it? No. Is it worth it? At least we're legally married. That is the thing. But the thing is, we as Nigerians, we should do better, because I don't know whose mothers are there outside there extorting us, whose fathers are there extorting us, because it's as if nothing in this country is absolutely free. But we thank God that the air that is given to us for us to breathe is free, because if not, Nigerians will collect and be charging for per breath. You're going to be paying for it. But if you know you enjoyed this video and this has been helpful, please like, subscribe, and share to somebody who is in need of this information. Till another time, I will be with you later. Bye.